Hi guys, welcome to your maths response video from our live lesson that we had today, which was the 27th of January 2021. Yeah, really great to see you guys again after our session on Monday. Yeah, really pleased that to see you all, and it was interesting to hear. We spoke about area because we finished our area topic this week in maths, and it was really interesting. Well, it was really good because you all seem to have a very good sounding um, understanding of area, and which was really pleasing. We did speak about fractions because we have gone on to fractions, and we were speaking about non-unit and unit fractions yesterday in our lesson. So we did get a few of you were a little bit maybe concerned about fractions. It's something that we can be quite new, so it's okay to be a little bit nervous about it. But we're going to take it at a steady pace. So let's have a look at our fractions and how they work. So we were talking about non-unit and unit fractions, and unit fractions are fractions where the numerator is equal to 1 and the denominator is a whole number. So I'm going to change cameras here. I'm loving this new tool here. So here we have just a show all of that stuff there. There we go. So here we have our brown bar, and this brown bar represents one whole. So if we were to write this one whole as a fraction, okay, one whole is 1 over 1, okay, and that is one whole, okay. And your fractions then are when you take this whole and you divide it into equal groups. So if we cut this in half and divided it by 2, I would get 2 halves, equal halves, that make up one whole. Okay, and if I was to write this down as a fraction, if I was just to take one of these, okay, that would read as 1 over 2, because I'm taking one part of the whole, but my whole has been split into 2 parts. So my denominator, the number at the bottom, is 2, and if I'm just taking 1, that means 1 over 2. This is also a unit fraction. So put that there. Now, we can also split our whole into thirds, into 3 equal parts, okay? And you can see that there, all right? So they all are the same. Okay, so I'm now split it into 3 equal parts. So 1, 2, 3. Now, if I have to write this as a fraction, and I was only looking at one part of my thirds, okay, that would also be 1 over 3, a unit fraction. However, if I was going to say, right, I want to see what 2/3 of my whole is, and I took 2/3 out, my new fraction now would be written as 2 over 3. My numerator being the 2 that I'm looking at, and 3 because I've got 3 in total as the denominator. This is now called a non-unit fraction because the numerator is greater than 1. Okay, so all unit fractions are 1 over something, 1 over the denominator. So here we've got 1 over 2. Okay, this, however, is a non-unit fraction because the numerator is larger than 2. Okay, well, I hope that helps. And then we did speak about, obviously, what we're doing later on in the week, talking about how we actually write fractions, identifying fractions and shapes, and also looking at, later on in the week, we are going to be looking at tenths and how we can count up and down in tenths before moving on to our next week's lesson. So yeah, there's your live response lesson over. I hope that helps out for you guys. Check out the next video. See you later. Bye.